Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter 8 from 7th class, that is a homage to our brave soldiers. Homage means honor. So honor to our brave soldiers. Two friends share their feelings about brave soldiers. Brave means courageous soldiers. Here two friends are there. They are sharing their feelings about these fearless and courageous soldiers. One of them shares her experience of visiting the National War Memorial that has left a deep impact on her. So one of the two friends sharing her experience of visiting National War Memorial. She has visited the National War Memorial. So she is sharing her experience about that. This National War Memorial has left a deep impact on her. Means it has a strong influence on her. They exchange letters and share their feelings of gratitude. So they are communicating through letters. They are sharing their feelings of gratitude. Gratitude means thankfulness for the freedom they enjoy because of the sacrifices made by the brave hearts of the country. So we are enjoying our freedom because of the sacrifices. Sacrifice means giving up something valuable. So some brave hearts like soldiers, they are giving their something important to the nation. So because of that we are enjoying our freedom, right? The memorial symbolizes the patriotism of the Indian soldiers. Here, memorial means something that is created or built to remember and honor someone. So, we all know, we all see statues of Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. They are memorials. Okay. Similarly, this National War Memorial is built to remember the fallen soldiers during wars. Okay. So it symbolizes means it represents the patriotism of Indian soldiers. Patriotism means what? It is the love towards one's nation. Okay, that is patriotism. Which is this memorial? So we are talking about this memorial in this chapter. Okay. So here there are two friends. They are talking through letters, right? One of the two friends is Soumya. Okay, her name is Soumya. She lives in Jayanagar, that is located in Bangalore. This is the sender's address. And next, she has written this letter on date 14th April 2022. She has written to Ananda. So there are two friends. One person name is Soumya and the other person name is Ananda. Okay. Hope you are all doing well. So Soumya is hoping that Ananda and his family is doing well. Here Soumya is talking to Ananda. She's saying that, do you remember our last conversation about war and peace? They have talked previously about war and peace. We talked about how India had to struggle for its independence from the British for many centuries. So India has fought against British for many centuries. Century means hundreds of years. Okay, for nearly 2 to 3 centuries, India has fought to get the independence from the British, right? Post independence, our country has had to fight several wars to protect its borders, territorial integrity, and its people. Post independence means even after independence. We have got independence in 1947, right? Even after independence, we have fought many wars to protect our borders and to protect our people and to have territorial integrity. Integrity means the state of being as a whole and undivided. To be undivided, we have to protect our borders, right? This made me wonder, who were these brave Indian people? So this made Soumya think that who are these brave Indian soldiers? They fought to protect our country and sacrificed their lives so that we could live our lives in peace. So we are living our peaceful lives because of the sacrifices made by these soldiers, right? What are their names? Where did they come from? Does anyone remember anything about them? So she has some questions. She is asking herself and to Ananda that who were these people? Where did they came from? And anybody remembered about them? So she is asking these questions. Last week I got the answers to some of my questions during an educational trip to New Delhi organized by our school. So their school has organized a trip to New Delhi. So Soumya has got some answers to the questions she had in this trip. Okay, you may recall I was looking forward to this trip and our visit to many places of historical and educational significance. So she's saying to Ananda that she has waited for this trip to visit historically and educationally important places. Okay, I learned several new and interesting things and I am excited to share them with you. Okay, she wants to share those interesting things with Ananda. Let me begin by asking you to guess the name of the monument that I found most inspiring. Let's see if you can guess. So she's asking Ananda to guess the monument. So monument means what? That is a structure that is built as a memorial. It is also a kind of memorial. Okay. The construction of this monument started in April 2018 and was completed in February 2019. It was envisioned and then inaugurated by India's Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi in February 2019. Envisioned means it is visualized by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also inaugurated by him in February 2019. In terms of location and size, it is spread over 40 acres of land near the iconic Indian Gate. So, this monument is located near iconic Indian Gate. Okay, India Gate is located in New Delhi. Okay, iconic means symbolic, that is famous India Gate. Okay, it is spread over 40 acres. It has 40 acres of land. But more importantly, it is tribute to some of the bravest Indians. Tribute means showing respect or gratitude, thankfulness. It is a tribute to some of the bravest Indians. Brave means courageous, fearless Indians. Okay, I am sure you have guessed it. It's the National War Memorial. Won't you say a long desired aspiration was fulfilled? So she's revealing that it is National War Memorial. The monument that Soumya wants Ananda to guess is National War Memorial. So won't you say a long desired aspiration was fulfilled? Long desired aspiration means the desire, strong desire to achieve something. So that is which is accomplished, completed. So the wait to see this National War Memorial for her is being completed. Our visit to National War Memorial began with our teacher explaining that even after independence, India has had to fight many wars to protect itself, and the freedom and the security we enjoy today is because of the many brave men and women who have sacrificed in the Indian armed forces over decades. So the teacher is explaining them what she is explaining, that we have fought even after independence, we have fought several wars. For several decades, brave men and women sacrificed their lives to the freedom and security that we are enjoying today. Okay. Sadly, she said, war always takes its toll, and therefore, many brave soldiers have had to sacrifice their lives for the country even after our independence in 1947. This is what makes monuments like National War Memorial extremely important, so that we should never forget the cost of freedom. So this makes the monuments like the National War Memorial more important because it remembers us the cost of freedom. Many lives are sacrificed, okay, to get this freedom. We are aware always of the pain and horrors of the war. So war creates a lot of destruction. So it brings a lot of pain and horror to the families of the soldiers, right? We learned that each brick of the memorial is called a tablet. So here you can see in this picture. So each brick, it is called a tablet. Tablet means it is a flat surface on which we can write anything. Okay. And it bears the names of the soldiers who fought for India and made the supreme sacrifice in different wars from 1947 till date. Supreme sacrifice means ultimate sacrifice. That is the sacrifice of life. So on these tablets, the names of the soldiers is engraved. Engraved means written. Written on the tablets. So the soldiers who have given their lives in these wars, their name was written on these tablets. Okay. including the Indo-China conflict of 1962, the Indo-Pak wars in 1965 and 1971, and the Kargil war in 1999. So, in 1962, in 1965, 1971, and 1999, in these 4 years, we have fought war with our neighbors, that is Pakistan and China. Okay, there are 29,000 tablets on which more than 26,000 names of fallen soldiers have been etched. Etched means engraved or printed. Okay, on these tablets, there are 29,000 tablets. Okay, on these, 26,000 soldiers' name has been engraved. Engraved means printed. It was heartening to know that our government has recognized the sacrifice of brave soldiers. So it was heartening. Heartening means happy, the feeling of happiness to know that our government has recognized the sacrifice of brave soldiers. Our teachers told us about the 21 brave hearts who were awarded the Param Veer Chakra, India's highest wartime gallantry medal. So, gallantry means the courageousness and the fearlessness shown in the war, that is called gallantry. So 21 brave hearts were awarded the Paramveer Chakra. Paramveer Chakra PVC, it is the highest wartime gallantry medal given to the soldiers. Okay, she also told us about Mahavir Chakra, Kirti Chakra, Veer Chakra, and Shaurya Chakra. So these are the awards, medals given to the soldiers. Okay, the Paramveer Chakra is the highest wartime gallantry medal. Okay, after that it is Mahavir Chakra and so on. So you can see in this image, right? Major Somnath Sharma was posthumously awarded India's first PVC in the Battle of Badgam in 1947. So Major Somnath Sharma got the first Paramveer Chakra posthumously. Posthumously means after his death, after his martyrdom. Martyrdom means to give life to the nation. Later, some more PVCs were awarded for exceptional gallantry during the India-China conflict of 1962 and the India-Pakistan war of 1965. So even after that also PVCs were awarded during the years of battles like 1962 war, 1965 war. Okay. Besides that, a PVC was also awarded for the service during the United Nations peacekeeping operations in Congo, not only for India Pakistan or India China wars, some United Nations peacekeeping operations, for that also PVC was awarded. Okay. In the 1971 war, some of the heroes who were awarded the PVC posthumously. So posthumously means you know that it is after death. PVC means Paramveer Chakra. So in 1971 wars, some of the heroes were awarded the PVC. Those names include Lance Nayak, Albert Ekka, Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh Sikko, Second Lieutenant Arun Ketarpal, and Major Hoshiar Singh. These are the names who got PVC, Paramveer Chakras. Okay, in 1971 war. Even Navy personnel, some Navy personnel means some soldiers. Okay, including Captain Mahendra Nath Mulla were also awarded Mahavir Chakra. MVC means Mahavir Chakra for their exemplary courage. Exemplary means extraordinary courage and leadership. Then the teacher shared with us the citation of Paramveer Chakra awardee Lance Naik Albert Ekka. Citation means it is an official statement to recognize the soldiers. Okay. So the teacher shared that citation with them. It touched my heart and also motivated me. So listening to that citation, it gave so much motivation to Soumya. We were awestruck and humbled by his bravery. So listening to that, they were awestruck. Awestruck means amazed, and humbled. Humbled means to be modest or to feel less important compared to the bravery of Albert Ecka. I aspire to be courageous like him when I join the army. So she wants to join the army and she wants to be as courageous as Albert Ecka. Courageous means fearlessness. Now let's see the citation of Lance Nayak Albert Ecka. Lance Naik Alberteca was in the left forward company of a battalion of the Brigade of Guards. So he is in a battalion. That battalion means it is a group of soldiers that is in military unit Brigade of Guards. Brigade of Guards is a military unit. He was there in that battalion. Okay. During their attack on the enemy defense at Ganga Sagar on the eastern front. So with that battalion, they are attacking the enemy defense that is located in Ganga Sagar. It is on eastern front. Eastern front means it is located on the eastern side. Before 1971 war, the Bangladesh is called as Eastern Pakistan. This was a well fortified position held in strength by the enemy. So they occupied that Ganga Sagar and they had strong hold on that. Well fortified means they have strong defense. The assaulting troops were subjected to intense shelling and heavy small arm fire, but they charged onto the objective and were locked in bitter hand-to-hand combat. Assaulting means attacking troops. Intense shelling means high level of explosive attacks. So, who is assaulting here? Our Indian soldiers are attacking the enemy soldiers, but they are subjected to, our Indian soldiers are subjected to intense shelling, means high level of explosive attacks, even though our Indian soldiers charged to the enemy bunkers and they were locked in bitter hand-to-hand combat. Harsh hand-to-hand combat are also happened there. Lance Naik Albert Eka noticed an enemy light machine gun inflicting heavy casualties on his company. So company means it is a group of soldiers. So inflicting heavy casualties. Inflicting means causing serious damage. Casualties means even deaths. Okay. Because of the light machine gun. Enemy had a light machine gun. Machine gun means it will continuously fire the bullets. Right. With complete disregard to his personal safety, he charged the enemy bunker, bayoneted two enemy soldiers, and silenced the light machine gun. So, complete disregard. He completely ignored, disregard means ignored his personal safety. He charged the enemy bunker. He advanced, moved forward to the enemy bunker and bayoneted. Bayoneted means stabbing and killing. Okay, in the days for guns there is a knife at the edge of the gun, so with that knife he stabbed the enemies and he killed two enemy soldiers and silenced the light machine gun. Though seriously wounded in this encounter, seriously wounded means seriously injured in that fight, he continued to fight alongside his comrades through the mile deep objective. So that fight was only 10% of the battle. So to clear the remaining 90%, he continued to fight along with his side, clearing bunker after bunker with undaunted courage. Undaunted means without reducing his courage, he cleared bunker after bunker. Bunker means it is an enemy place, okay, with well fortified position, strongly held position by the enemy. Okay. Towards the northern end of the objective, one enemy medium machine gun opened from the second story of a well fortified building, inflicting heavy casualties and holding up the attack. So, our Indian soldiers has almost stopped the attack because of the medium machine gun held by the enemy. So, there is a medium machine gun that is firing continuously from the second story of the building of enemy's position. Okay, it was well fortified, means it is strongly held by the enemy. This is inflicting heavy casualties, but it is causing severe damage to our Indian soldiers. Once again, to silence the machine gun, the Lance Naik Albert Eka, gallant soldier, means courageous soldier, without worrying his personal safety, despite his serious injury and the heavy volume of enemy fire. Again, he ignored his personal safety, even though he has the serious injuries. He ignored those serious injuries. He ignored his personal safety. He ignored the enemy fire, crawled forward till he reached the building and lobbed a grenade through the loophole of the bunker, killing one enemy and injuring the other. So he crawled. He crawled means he moved on his hands and knees. Okay, and reached the building and lobbed a grenade. Lobbed means he threw a grenade into this enemy bunker. So he killed one enemy and injured the other one. The medium machine gun, however, continued to fire. So even though he threw a grenade, the machine gun continued to fire with outstanding courage and grim determination. He had the strong determination and courage. So he again scaled the wall. He climbed the wall and entered into the bunker, bayoneted the enemy. He stabbed the enemy and killed him, who was still firing, and thus silenced the machine gun. Then the machine gun became silent, saving further casualties to his company. Machine gun is inflicting serious damage to his company, so he silenced that, okay, ensuring the success of the attack. In this process, however, he received serious injuries and succumbed to them after the capture of the objective. Landsnaik Albert Eka, he was seriously injured in that fight, so he succumbed to the injuries, means he died due to those injuries after capturing the objective. In this action, Landsnaik Albert Eka displayed the most conspicuous valor, determination, and made the supreme sacrifice in the best traditions of the army. Conspicuous valor. Conspicuous valor means the clearly visible courage. He showed the courage. It is clearly visible. He showed the determination and made supreme sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice. That is, he sacrificed his life in best traditions of the army. So what is the tradition of the army? That is, the nation is first priority more than the life. Okay. As we continued our visit around the National War Memorial, we came across another important installation called Amar Jawan Jyoti that commemorates our soldiers. So as they are moving in National War Memorial, they came across an important installation, that is Amar Jawan Jyoti, that commemorates our soldiers. Commemorates means officially recognizing and honoring the soldiers. The name, as you may have guessed, represents an immortal flame that is kept ablaze all through the day and night to revere the sacrifices of our soldiers. So it is an immortal flame. As you have guessed, Amar means what? It is immortal, eternal, that is everlasting flame that is kept ablaze. Ablaze means burning brightly all through the day and night to revere the sacrifices, to honor. Revere means to honor the sacrifices of our soldiers. Earlier, the Amar Jawan Jyoti, which also displayed a rifle and a helmet, was alighted under the Arch of India Gate in January 1972 to commemorate India's victory in India-Pakistan War of 1971. So before the Amar Jawan Jyoti, this is the new one, is the monument, that is Amar Jawan Jyoti. This is the old one. Okay, this is rifle and helmet. This installation was made in 1972. The National War Memorial now includes Amar Jawan Jyoti in the obelisk, which is surrounded by 4 chakras. So obelisk means it is the tapering stone pillar. See here, you can see in this picture, it is tapered. Tapered means it is like this. It is tapered in a stone pillar. Okay, it has 4 chakras. Okay, we will see the names of the 4 chakras later. So in this obelisk, the Amar Jawan Jyoti is installed here. See, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is illuminating this Amar Jawan Jyoti here. Okay, before it was under the arch of the India Gate. Now it was installed here. Okay. Later, the old flame. During the inauguration, the Prime Minister lit a new flame to commemorate the fallen heroes. So the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has illuminated this Amar Jawan Jyoti in the obelisk. Later, the old flame at the India Gate was also merged with the new flame at the National War Memorial. See, previously, you can see here, this is the old flame. In 1972, this was installed. It is under the Arch of India Gate. Now, this old flame is merged with the new flame. Here is the picture of the new Amar Jawan Jyoti if you haven't seen it. See here, this is the new Amar Jawan Jyoti. Okay, it is located in this obelisk. You can see the obelisk surrounded by wreaths that have been placed as a mark of respect. Wreaths means, see here, this is the wreath. This means it is a circular arrangement of flower. This is called wreaths. Those wreaths are surrounding the Amar Jawan Jyoti. So the lighting design is planned in such a way that it transforms the monument's landscape as sunlight changes from dawn to dusk. So as sunlight changes from dawn to dusk means from morning to evening, the sunlight gets dimmed. So in the evening, the National War Memorial had a lighting design which transforms the monument's landscape. It enhances the beauty of the National War Memorial. It truly is a majestic sight that filled me with pride for our nation. So it is a majestic sight. Majestic means it is a beautiful and it gives a royal look to the sight. I was overwhelmed by the interminable flame as a metaphor for eternal stories of courage and valor. So overwhelmed means having strong emotions by the interminable flame. Interminable means that is lasting forever. Eternal means are also similar. They are synonyms. Eternal, interminable, immortal, these are all synonyms. Okay. So this flame is similar to the eternal stories of courage and valor. So remembers the immortal stories of our soldiers.